Hi, my name is Amber Tippett. This is the last assignment for week 15 about the self-reflective between the blockbuster and the independent movies. The two movies we had to watch this week was Momentum and Toy Story 3. And what stood out to me in the Momentum movie was there was no big actors that you've really heard of. The only person that I really recognized from that movie was the guy at the beginning, and that's because I only recognize him from Sons of Anarchy. And the very first scene from this movie was a picture of just lots of blood. So it was definitely not intended for all of the audiences. This movie, you could really tell, was there wasn't really anything exciting about it. Other than that, I guess you could say this movie was kind of creative, and they didn't really have any rules to abide by since they were independent. They didn't really have anyone to refer to, or you have to talk to them if you can get it approved or whatever. The next movie was Toy Story 3. I can't say anything negative about Toy Story 3 because I don't want to ruin a childhood movie along with anybody else. But up until this day, I thought that Toy Story was a major blockbuster, but I guess it kind of turned into one since it got so famous. And there was a lot of creativity behind Toy Story 3. Overall, all three of them were really good movies. And this was a childhood classic for not only my generation but mine. Or not only my generation but generations before me. The one movie that stood out to me this whole semester and that surprised me the most was it was from week 13. It was over the Chinese internationalism. It was called In the Mood for Love. And that's because in this movie there were so many different aspects that just stood out, from the husband when he would go off and talk to people, or talk to, I guess, this one person. They never shot who he was actually talking to. And then the postcards, they emphasized and they shot the postcards a lot. And I think that had a lot to do with emphasizing on the internationalism at that time.